Well, it's Saturday morning, it's a fresh day, isn't it, young Bailey? Fresh day, fresh underpants. Woohoo! 8 AM, we're about to set off for the day. Oh, very rancid weather here in Russelville, Arkansas. Look, Super Boris. Rainy, rainy. Anyway, we're going to go find a coffee and start the trek and try and put in a good 12 hours today. And then we're nearly there. Hooray! Ooh, rainy. That's just not nice weather. Almost English. Goodbye Quality Inn, and with all due respect, hopefully goodbye Russelville. Russelville, Arkansas. Cold, grey, wet, flat. All the things Big Papa doesn't like in a place. It's no good. Familiar sight. So we're back onto the I-40 West. I don't need the GPS today because I've got 1,270 miles to go on this one interstate. It's easiest directions for a full day's driving. Get on the interstate and just don't turn off until you go to bed. Excellent. Look, it's Oklahoma. The area hasn't changed at all, but there's something fascinating about this. The fact that you come in, it says welcome to Oklahoma, and then it says entering the Cherokee Nation. I read a book, I think it's called The Trail of Tears, all about Indians, or the Native Americans, and all the original settlers, which is all around this area, and the barbarism of what went on. Quite stunning. So it's kind of just got me interested just looking at the road. The road's very boring, but just to think of the history of what went on here just only a few hundred years ago, the original American settlers, is quite amazing stuff. Look, the sun's come out. We're kind of about 2 hours into Oklahoma now. Oh, I love that thing. Awesome. Now that's what I call a slide. Look, it's the Cherokee Nation subway, baby. Yes, I'm going to get a Cherokee Nation subway up here somewhere. Excellent. It's no good. I had to turn off just to go and look in the Cherokee trading post. What is it? What is it, Bailey? What is it? Oh, stop. Are you hiding in the back now? Come on. Come on, brave dog. Come on, you'll be okay. Go see. Come over here, look. Look, it's not even real. It's not even real. Come here. Bailey, come here. Oh man, it's taken him about 5 minutes to be brave enough to go close to the bison buffalo thing. Silly baby. I've always been quite amazed by the Indian history around here. Look, Super Boris. He's been doing very well. Love the styling on this car. I'm so glad he's behaving nicely. And now it's time. You ready, little man? Is it time for some water and toolkit? Every Land Rover owner's got to be improvised. Even bigger toolkit, massive can of petrol, loads of water. Fishing rods, all the essential ingredients any cross-America traveller needs. Dog food, that's right, 962 miles left on the I-40 West, and only 16 hours and 57 minutes. Ooh, it's a bit grey and overcast. I wonder if I'll get to see a tornado or something, but that is what Oklahoma looks like. Look, Pookie's worn out after his little run around, dancing and barking at those scary buffalo at the Cherokee plantation. It's kind of beautiful in a weird way up here. All the golden wheat fields and everything. Something like that. I think I'm losing it. The hours in the car are twisting my mind. That's the kind of roads I want to see. The big long ones that just go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh into the distance. Excellent. Look, it's a wind farm. You don't see very many of those stateside. I don't know why, because these big plain lands must be excellent for blowy. So Route 66 isn't quite as glamorous as I was hoping it was. It's just kind of a little tiny road right next to the new one, which is the I-40. Yeah, I wonder if those blokes on motorbikes really rode across this back in the olden days. I guess they must have done.
We've been offered Kevin Smith. Should we take
Yes, Mr. Nimbus, keep me company while I'm driving across America. It's a wind farm in Oklahoma.
5 hours in.
The roads are still long and straight and just a little bit up and down. It's the first signs of somewhere in Texas. Woohoo! I'm eating a gummy bear. What I'm chewing on. Help you concentrate when you're driving. Oh, this is a new World Championship level of flat. Hello. It's like super flat. Texas, the land of the flat. Imagine being like one of the old guys in the olden days having to gallop across that. Texas, all there is me and a bunch of big rigs on a long straight road. A little bit, because it's Route 66! Woohoo! That's it. This is the midpoint of the old Route 66, exactly halfway. And this, apparently, all around me, is a town in Texas. But there's a dog run here, it said on a sign. So I'm going to look, is there somewhere I can let Bailey air himself a little bit? Isn't that right, baby? You excited? He says, yes, I am. Wish look, this is cowboy country. There's a ranch! Giddy up. Look, the next state. Leaving Texas, going into New Mexico. Or something like that. Big flag. We just stopped in New Mexico. I think it's time to get the little doggy out. He was definitely getting a bit... Oh, he's seen the grass. Oh, heaven for the Muttley. Weather's warming up the further west that I go. And let's get him some water. Full tank, range 402 miles. Let's see how much of that we can get under the tyres before our next stop. Oops. There goes the toolbox that I carefully placed balanced at the back. Not very careful. Now we've entered New Mexico, the landscape really changes. Much more rocky, look over there. Reminds me a lot of Spain, all around Valencia and Alicante, where Uncle Buck lives. We're a mile away from Palomas. In fact, we may have accidentally taken the wrong way and ended up in Spain. But it's very hot as well. Look, I had to put down the sun visors because all the glaring desert sun was burning my tummy. The desert is kind of beautiful in like a desolate kind of way. Being broken up by the ugliness of humanity, these big signs on the side of the road. Route 66 Auto Museum, the Santa Rosa Traveller's Choice. And a campground. Oh, that does not look like a very sexy campground. It looks like a car graveyard. Maybe it is a car graveyard. Bailey's trying to get the water that's dribbling up the window from the desert rain. Rain in the desert? No, this isn't why I came to the desert. Not for rain. Oh, desert rain's fantastic. It's so hard. It's like a layer of water on the road. I'm going to stop video and try to concentrate. It's raining in the desert sun. What's that all about? That's better. That's the kind of road that I imagine. It goes up and down. The rain has stopped. The sun is getting ready to go down, and all is good with the world. And we're on hour 10 of driving. It's quite stunning. The sun's setting. New Mexico, Albuquerque way. Just coming down out of the mountains. Quite good. And look, what's happened to my co-pilot, young Bailey, who was sitting there. And was then sitting there, has decided to go exploring in the car. He's right back there behind the spare wheel. He's found a little spot that he's decided to squeeze into. Idiot. He made it back from his mountaineering expedition. I didn't just stop or anything. It's night time. It's now been exactly 12 hours since I started driving. Well, that's a complete lie actually. It's actually 13 hours. and I'm hunting for a quality inn. We like quality inn because they let you get your dog in the room for a tenner. Woo! I'm saying woohoo far too much today, so yes, we'll try and find one. Hopefully we'll see one in the next hour or so. Hey buddy, so this is Quality Inn Suites in Grant, New Mexico. Nice room. Difference in cost was $62 last night in Arkansas, and $92 here in wherever we are on the map. It's kind of there. So I'm just trying to see how far we've got to go, courtesy of Mr. Droid. Seems to me we've come an awful long way. That's right, from there all the way across to there. So we've done quite a lot in 2 days. We've done South Carolina, touched in North Carolina, cut across through Georgia, dipped into Tennessee, then down to Mississippi, across to Arizona, then into Oklahoma. Oh, we went through Mississippi as well. Then through Oklahoma, then through Texas, and now we're right on the edge of New Mexico. And then tomorrow is Arizona and we're there. Ta-da! So, cool.